Hi, y'all. It's me. It's your redheaded neighbor. Okay, so Neil Young, you clicked on here because you were like, oh, look, she's going to listen to Neil Young. Yeah, I am. But the thing is, I don't know what kind of Neil Young I'm going to be listening to. I had him completely in a box. Before this year, there was a sound that I associated with him, and that was like Harvest Moon or, something like that. But boy, has my horizons been expanded as far as it goes with this artist. Now, I'm leading with that because when I was looking at this thumbnail, I was like, what the heck? So I don't know. I don't know what I'm getting with him anymore. And that's exciting. I really like that. All right, mister. Let's see what you got. Sample and hold. Sample and hold. I was right. I'm like, what the heck? There ain't no way Neil Young would be doing the guy that did Harvest Moon. What? Sample and hold. Sample and hold, but not the angry one. I do design. I need a unit to sample and hold, but not the lonely one. I do design. I need a unit to sample and hold, but not the lonely one. I do design. Sample and hold. Send it out right away. Satisfaction guaranteed. Please specify color of skin and eyes. We know you need. I need a unit to sample and hold. Don't hesitate to give us a call. We know you'll be satisfied when you and see your unit come alive. I need a unit to sample and hold. I promise you, if you had played me this and not showed me who it was, I would not in a million years guessed. Never. As a matter of fact, I'm second guessing this right now, and it says Neil Young right there. But not the lonely one.
The style of this video is it's very offset, like it makes you feel really disoriented and weird. I'm gonna save my commentary for the end.
Perfection in every detail. New design. Perfection in every detail. New design. Perfection in every detail. New design. Temple at home.
Interesting. That was interesting. It was definitely a very modern sound, right? So that fits because there was so much of it that was like technology, right? And I don't even know what year that was made. I didn't look. But obviously there was this like a sterileness to it all, like for a relationship. I don't know if it was talking about like parasocial relationship or if it was talking about like how nowadays you can find a robotic companion or what. And for a lot of different reasons, I guess people search those things out. But I find it interesting because there's a balance between preference and personality and, what you're willing to accept with like another person. And like within the song, like even the features of the people were like pieced together from like different magazines, or like how we used to do back in old times, to create these weird and kind of off looking faces, and then the robotic type women over to the side. And so, I don't know I guess you could put a lot of your own thoughts into that, as to what, society, I guess you could go from the point of this is what society expects of women, is that they are supposed to be blonde, blue eyes, 110 pounds, flawless in every detail, always happy, you know what I mean? Like all of that stuff that, surface, yeah, sure, but not everybody's like that all the time, and some the stuff it's just not realistic to think about some of this for anybody. But I think that's interesting. Yeah, I'll have to think about this video and this song more, because I don't really know. I would hate to venture a guess too far out, because I feel like you could probably read too much into it, or maybe not read enough into it, you know? I do feel like he has left it open for some interpretation. And I do kind of like that. But I feel like there is also the meaning of the author. Like, I feel like people will find their own messages and things a lot of times, but there is an intention that most authors have for their art, you know. But anyway, if you happen to know, why don't you let me know about it. But I do feel like we are in a very sterile world where, you know, we don't see each other like we used to. We don't interact with each other like we used to for a lot of different reasons. That everything is online, you know, for, you know, a safe interaction. You know, you can curate everything. You know, we don't show. They always say that, you know, what's on the internet, that's not real. And, you know, most people, you don't show like the dark days. You don't want to show that, you know, you show the highlights, you know. It's like this vacation I just took with my mom. When I put together the photo collage, I didn't include pictures of me sick. You know, I didn't include, you know, video of me having to leave my hotel at like 10:30 at night to try and get medicine for her. You know, I just did like the fun stuff, you know, because that's the stuff that most people want to remember or want to see. And I feel like that's kind of how online world is. It's very sterile. A lot of the humanity is left out of it on purpose. And, you know, for one thing, you don't want everybody to know everything about you, you know? But then also, not everybody wants to know everything about you either, no matter what they say. You know, they like to create, like the person from your workplace, you know, you would have a better insight into them because you see them every day. But just, you know, someone you see on the internet, you can kind of fill in the blanks with whatever you'd like, you know? But anyway, I know y'all will help me out in the comments and let me know. It's so cold here today. So I know my hair has to be a blanket. So this coat is big on me and I like it. It keeps me warm. So, but it looks funny and I fight with it because it keeps sliding off. But until next time, let me know in the comments though, like what you think about it, because just at first watching, yeah, I'm trying to gather my thoughts.